But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. We are from Jetstream News. Welcome. We would like to ask for great help. Only 20.2% of viewers are subscribed to our channel. If you are watching, we would really like your help by subscribing to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. If you want to comment and share our videos to other people, it will also be a great help. Can we count on you?
Talk about our depth chart from a special teams perspective. I know AG has said this, and I echo the same sentiment. Those depth charts are written in pencil. So it's a dynamic process that can change on a consistent and day-to-day basis. The biggest thing that we try to make sure we do is challenge these guys, make sure they compete and put their best foot forward as much as they possibly can.
Chris Banjo's certainly correct. Depth charts are written in pencil. But can we pen in some competitions that could get hot this summer, Q?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one here. It's the wide receiver room, right? You've got Garrett Wilson. He's the guy. We already know that. But who's coming in behind him? You've got Alan Lazard, but they did give him a pay cut this year, so that means he's got a lot to prove. He's got to go out there and show what he can do. Josh Reynolds comes in. He's got some experience with the coordinator and the head coach, so that's a guy that might take that position. Then you've got Tyler Johnson. You also drafted Arian Smith, a burner out of Georgia. But then behind those guys, you've got Malachi Corley, you've got Xavier Gibson. So there's some guys that are very hungry and young that want to show that they belong in this league.
What do you think about that saying in the offensive meeting rooms, in the wide receiver room? No block, no rock, because Aaron Glenn has made no bones about it. He wants his guys on the outside, on both sides of the ball, to be physical.
Yeah, it's really important. I heard Garrett Wilson say that that's something that he's kind of getting outside of his comfort zone to make sure that he competes. I think for myself, I was really a blocking receiver, so I know all about it. And again, whenever you see a long run in the running game, it's always because of the receivers. These guys are important on the edge. You've got to make sure you get those second and third level guys.
Let's bring in Ethan Greenberg and Caroline Huntershot. Greens, where are you going in terms of position battles?
Yeah, I'm going to defensive tackle. It's kind of like receiver. You have a very good player there at the interior of the defensive line. And Quinn Williams, all-pro, Pro Bowler. But the Jets added a number of players next to him. Byron Cowart, Jay Tufele, Derek Noddy. Those guys combined don't have a ton of sack production, but what can they contribute to Quinn Williams and next to him? Also, don't forget guys like Fedarian Mathis and someone who flashed at times last year, Leonard Taylor. So that's really where I'm keying in on.
Okay, I see you with defense. I'm going to stay with defense. I'm going to go with the safety position. And hear me out. Everybody obviously is familiar with the Jets' new free agent this past offseason, Andre Sisco, coming from the Jacksonville Jaguars. But there's some returners like Tony Adams, Isaiah Oliver, and rookie Malachi Moore. So when you look at that history, Tony Adams had a career year last year with 6 PDs, 84 tackles, and he'll be the first to tell you that there's another gear for him. So I'm excited to see what those two come back, and then also what Malachi Moore brings as a rookie and how his skill set transitions to the NFL.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention special teams. The Jets have vacancies at kicker with Harrison Mevis and Caden Davis. At punter with Austin McNamara and Kai Kroger, a lefty out of South Carolina. The return candidates include Xavier Gibson, Kene Nwanwu, and then you have some young challengers that could include Jamal Pritchett and Arian Smith. How about the gunner position? Irv Charles is returning from injury. Chris Boyd is a special team stalwart. Jamarcus Weston was a freak at Florida, and Arian Smith is a speedster who will mix it up. I mean, this is going to be something to watch throughout training camp and the entire preseason. When we come back on Jets Overtime, we're going to play a special training camp installment of Make Your Case.
This Jets Overtime special is brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today. Welcome back to this Jets Overtime special brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today.
Welcome back to Jets Overtime. Our training camp preview is presented by Honda. It's time for Make Your Case as we're joined by Quincy, Caroline, and Greens. Is everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Caroline, we're starting with you. Which position group has the most depth on this Jets roster?
I'm going to go running backs, and that's because not only is Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis, and Kene Nwangwu all returning, they added 2 more new faces to the roster with Zach Evans and Donovan Edwards. So I want to see how that all shapes up and who ends up making the 53-man roster.
So I hear that, but I'm going with the signal callers because not every NFL team, not a lot of them, have 2 starting caliber quarterbacks. That's what the Jets have with Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor. I like the way that they stack up.
Ooh, I got one for you. It's a little dark horse, the offensive line, right? So you bring in Membu, and now you have an opportunity to really see those 5 go out there and compete. But then you've got some guys behind it, Xavier Newman, Max Mitchell. The list goes on. Guys that have experience, and confidence is key in the NFL.
Can we give the linebackers some love? The last 2 MVPs for the Jets, Quincy Williams and Jamie Sherwood. Now, who's going to step up and be that number 3 linebacker on this roster? That's going to be interesting. Caroline, who's your breakout candidate?
I think I have to say Justin Fields. I feel like for the first time in his career, he's in a stable place with his coaching staff, and he has some familiar receivers with Jeremy Ruckert and Garrett Wilson from OSU days. So I think we're going to see the best numbers from Justin Fields in his career this year.
And I'm going with Jeremy Ruckert, and I'm not just saying that because of the dynamic that goes back to Columbus, Ohio with Ruckert and Fields, but Coach Glenn said there's a lot of meat on the bone for what Jeremy Ruckert can do in the NFL. There's a lot of opportunity on this roster, so I think that we've yet to see the best from Jeremy Ruckert.
I'm going to go to the defensive side. I'm going Quantez Stiggers. This is a guy that's been able to learn from Sauce Gardner, DJ Reed. He's got great length and size. I want to see him really go out there and compete for some playing time this year.
Ethan, right position, maybe wrong guy. I'm going Mason Taylor, the rookie out of LSU, the most productive Bayou Bengal in terms of the tight end position throughout his collegiate career. Listen, he's got a really good feel for the game. Watch him over the middle of the field.
Go Jets! Thanks for watching.